Ready, set up.
Just how the first couple of days have been?
Very good. I can't complain. Everything's been going good.
What does it mean for you to be a Miami Dolphin?
I'm back home, man. I'm born and raised here, not in Miami, but Broward County. This is basically home for me. I was in Tampa, but this is basically home for me. So, big things coming.
How many friends and family do you still have in the Deerfield Beach area?
A lot, a lot. As soon as they heard the news, it was all congratulations everywhere. So, you know what I mean. So, can't get back I can't get back to all of them, but they know I love them.
Being back here gets you a little bit reflective.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And just being back here, hometown, Miami, got my number 90 back, give it all I got. So I'm ready to go.
I have a question for you about why joining the NFL team so late? Why did you?
I don't know. I guess, people want to see if I can still do it or not, There's only one way to find out, So join late with the Saints practice squad and, appreciate them for, giving me the tryout and the workout and, played the first game. I think I did pretty well with the snaps that I got. And, Miami signed me the next day. So.
How has this year been for you, JPP?
Huh?
How has this year been for you between New Orleans and here?
It's a transition, you know what I mean? Because I went back to a 4-3, now I'm back to a 3-4. But when it's all said and done, it's all the same thing. It's all football. I know how to play football, and when it's all said and done, just be physical. But the defensive terminology is all the same thing. You just got to pat them and put them out and put them in certain spaces that you can remember it. So I'm doing a great job right now. My coach is giving me the calls, and he's filling me in, and the players in my room is filling me in too. So shout out to those guys.
How do you feel about where your speed and power are at this point?
I feel good. Obviously I'm coming back from home. Really, I did 1 week with the Saints, and it still feels like training camp to me right now. But once I get past that, it takes a week or two, and I'm back rolling.
Did you have a favorite Dolphins player when you were young?
No, I watched a couple of guys, what I mean, but I didn't have a favorite Dolphins player.
What are your impressions of this unit, with just how deep it is, all the playmakers?
I like it. To me, I like the team already. I like the players. Everybody made me feel comfortable when I got here. I feel like family already. So, they accept me, so I'm okay. So I feel like I'm home already.
Have you hung out with anybody outside of the building yet?
No, not really.
Do you plan to? Just to kind of get
No,
to know
just,
better?
what I mean? Maybe not. It depends, We do enough hanging around in the building, too. So, what I mean? Maybe I'll invite somebody over to the house, on a cookout or something.
This team has Super Bowl aspirations.
Mm-hmm.
What does it take to win big in this league? What
Got to
does
be
it take?
seen. You know what I mean? I've been on 2 good Super Bowl teams. And to remember those things, what we all had in common, everybody was synced, when it really mattered. We locked in and we did our jobs, and we trusted each other. Trusted the coaches to do their job, trusted the players to do their job, and we just played physical and walls out. So, everybody got to be synced and ready to go, no matter what the situation is. You just got to believe in yourself and have faith that we're going to get the job done.
Do you think you can learn quickly enough to participate on Sunday at Washington?
We'll see. That's a good question. We'll see. I'm a quick learner. And, whatever coach and they want me to do, I'm going to do. So, I'm going to fill in when I'm needed.
For you, what's the biggest perk of being home? Like, is there a restaurant or?
No, the biggest perk for being home, man, is I can see my family. You know what I mean? Family is a big part, so I can see my kids, and that's basically it. My whole family, so they cheering for me. Let's get it done.
Nice.
Yeah.
You talked in your social media post about having a tough decision. Did the Saints talk to you late in the process about going to their 53?
For sure. It was a tough decision. Obviously, I never want to leave a team, and in the middle of war. It's like you going to war. But this was a tough decision. It was a tough decision, and when I thought about it, my daughter, she like, Daddy, when you come and pick me up? Like, I can't go pick you up. You got to fly. So it basically led down to here, and now I'm with my family, and they're excited for me to be here, and it's going to get me even more going. So
And you're in the room with Bradley and Andrew and Game.
For sure.
Coach Slowick.
yeah,
Yeah.
everybody else, even Coach Allen too. But they gave me right on point. You know what I mean? I'm talking to those guys, and I was out there calling the plays, and if I'm making a mistake, they gonna tell me, hey, that ain't right. Well, so far so good. You know what I mean? I'm a quick learner, like I said, and I'm trying to learn the plays as quick as possible because the quicker I can learn the plays, the fastest I can play, and you can see the real me.
How do you feel about the standing up stuff?
I did it already, man. I won a Super Bowl in it, you know what I mean, with the Bucs. So standing up, hands down, is really nothing to me. When it's all said and done, it's just physical football. I like being physical, so.
JPP, you mentioned the importance of cohesion for a Super Bowl championship.
For sure.
How do you approach trying to assimilate to a new locker room this late in the season?
It's different, obviously, like I said, I feel like the guys accepted me. Every guy was saying what's up to me, and they know who I am, but for me, I just got to open up and be myself, and I feel like I'm being myself. Anywhere I go, I'll be myself. So, and I'm adapting to them, to be honest, and I'm seeking with them. But I think they already got it here. I can see the guys out there running around, having fun. That's the most important too, having fun and being in sync with each other. So, as I'm looking and learning the plays and watching everybody, I see that. They got a good team here. So I'm
First impression of Coach McDaniel?
He's a cool dude, man. He himself, man. I like that. Guys telling me that's him. You can't expect nothing of him, but he himself every day, and I think that's important for a head coach, to be himself, and I think that's what he's doing. He came in the meeting room earlier. I didn't know who was talking until I looked down. He was right there because I'm sitting in the front row. But obviously, I talked to him. He know my history, and we're gonna get it cracking. I told him I'm happy to be here, and they gave me a good opportunity, and to come home and and try to win a Super Bowl, which I know these guys can. And we're just gonna get it cracking and put all the pieces together.